Let us say that there is a person who used to drink and be violent in society. It comes to the Lord and becomes more devoted to God than other Christians. He becomes more actively involved in the church. Laying aside his business, he focuses more on the Bible and evangelism. He might seem very spiritual, but in reality, he must be very dedicated and devoted for him to continue in the faith. If he falls into temptation, then it could easily go back to his previous life of drinking and violence. A lady came to me with a concern one day. She said, "Pastor, my husband used to be totally against me for being a Christian, but he recently came to Christ. The problem is, he now doesn't want to work. It just wants to read the Bible and follow to wherever you go." Though the woman's concerns were valid, if the husband does not show that much effort in his spiritual life, then he could go back to his old self. Just because he is not drinking anymore, it does not mean that he has completely overcome alcoholism. The craving towards alcoholism is still there. The temptation for alcohol is just suppressed for the time being because of the fullness of the Holy Spirit. I remember going somewhere with the husband one day. I asked him to wait for me at a certain location for a moment, but I forgot about him and came back to church alone. Later, I heard that the person went back home, got drunk, and violently let out his anger like in the old days. Of course, he repented after he was sober, but if this cycle continues, then the angels sent to assist him would turn. He would eventually end up in devastating situations.